The Martian in 3D, a 2015 release, a 2-hour and 20-minute movie, a Ridley Scott directed film starring Matt Damon, Jessica Chastain, Kristen Wiig, Jeff Daniels, Michael Pena, and Sean Bean. You know, Ridley Scott said, when you put a cast together, you shoot for number one. You reach out to an actor, you shoot for number one. If you can't get number one, you go for number two, and sometimes you settle down on number seven. Ridley Scott hit number one on all these actors. It was his first choice, and all of them agreed to come on board for this amazing film. Now, this goes out to my brother, my younger brother, Steve. He's been wanting to come over and watch this movie. I've already watched this with my older brother. I've watched this movie 3 times. And I want to tell you about that. The first time I watched this movie, I just got the 3D. It's close to 2 years ago. I'm all enthralled about the 3D. I'm not really paying much attention to the movie. I'm saying, oh, look at that, look at this. The second time I watched this movie with my brother, I was still taken in by the 3D. I didn't pay much attention. This time, I watched this movie in preparation for this review. And I got to say, this is a phenomenal movie. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the movie. There won't be many spoilers here, nothing that's not in the trailer. As you know, and here's another thing. I want to tell you about the discs. There's a lot of extras on the regular Blu-ray disc. There are no deleted scenes on my copies. There are some deleted scenes on YouTube. I don't know where they came from, but there's some things in the extras that tell you about the movie that you don't really know. It just takes place in 2035. There's already a base set up on Mars. They're going out there. Everything's going well. A storm comes up. They got to get the hell out of there. And a piece blows off. I don't want to give you too many spoilers, but it turns out, as you know from the trailer, Matt Damon is left behind, and it becomes a survival loneliness story that he has to... Look, they left enough food for 6 people, so his days are extended, but they're on a 4-year mission. It'd be 4 years before anybody could before something could come to help him. So he's got to learn how to grow food. And it is an amazing thing in itself. This movie is a love story to science. That's what it is. I heard that quoted somewhere, a love story to science, exactly what it is. Matt Damon plays a wonderful role in here. He pulls it off really well. He's got that dry humor. He stays calm and cool. He loses it just a few times. I wish he would have lost it more. I wish he would have got a little more emotional, but that's you know, he's a scientist on a planet. He's got to survive. It's an amazing thing that he can figure out how to grow food. You think about it, you got to have organic material to grow food. And he finds organic material. I'm not going to tell you where it comes from, but he finds it. And then he figures out how to make water. How to make water. It's incredible. And the story evolves into everybody wants to get him back home. Well, they don't even know he's alive. That's another part of the story, is he's reaching out to NASA and to let him know he's alive. And they start seeing things moving around down there. He goes, he's got to be alive. And he figures out a way to communicate with him. And even that, the science in this is absolutely amazing. It's a great story. They set up a rescue mission. I'm not going to tell you if they get him, how they get him. Let you see that for yourself. I'm going to talk about the 3D now. When I first saw this, I had some feelings about the 3D. Some of it was good, some of it wasn't. But I got to tell you now, after watching this and just being enthralled in the movie, 80% of this 3D is fantastic. 80% is absolutely fantastic. All the Martian scenes on the planet, absolutely fantastic. Great depths, great colors. There are some flat scenes back on Earth, but not enough to take away from this. It's just an engrossing 3D all the way around, especially when he's doing the video log. Now, I know that's not in 3D, but when he does his video log, at least they do a standout of the frame around it. So you always have some kind of a 3D element in this picture. Absolutely. The space scenes are incredible. The outside the spaceship scenes are incredible. Down the hallways in the space scenes are incredible. Down the hallways, down the spaceship. There are a few pop-outs. There's a moment here where your jaw is just hanging. There's something that happens that's unexpected, and then stuff's flying out of the screen. Just a very short moment there, but they held back on the pop-outs. This was all depth. This is all depth, but it's amazing. I do want to talk a little bit about the music score. The music score is amazing. Perfect music. There's some Bowie music in here that fits. They put some disco music in here that somebody had brought along. But the background music, when there isn't like the music score, it's nail-biting. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to give The Martian 5.0 stars for the movie. I'm going to give it 4.0 stars for the 3D. Got to pick this up. You can't go wrong. You're going to enjoy it. Thanks for hanging in there, folks. I've been down for a little bit. My computer's been down. But leave some comments below. Let me know about the Martian. Did you see it in 3D? Did you see it in 2D? Let me know on that. Leave some comments below. Hit like and subscribe. It's good to be back. Have a good night, and God bless.